That's guys. I'm going to do a video of St. Anne's Church, St. Anne's Anglican Episcopal Church. This is the old school, one part of the old school building, which is now used as a church hall. And this is St. Anne's Anglican Church over here. It was built in 1853 and consecrated in 1855. It is the final resting place of my grandmother from my mother's side, which is my mother's mother. And this is St. Anne's churchyard. My grandmother and grandfather are all buried. St. Anne's churchyard at Paris Hill, St. Joseph. This is the graveyard here. St. Anne's Anglican Church. The churchyard, the cemetery. So as I said before, in this churchyard it will be the remains of my grandmother and my grandfather from my mother's side, who were all buried here in this churchyard. Yes guys. St. Anne's will be the final resting place of most of the St. Joseph residents. St. Joseph Parish Church is no longer operational because of landslides. The building is not safe for worship. St. Anne's was also in a state of disrepair for many years too, until late 2004-2005 when they decided to repair it and restore it beautifully. You can see that the spire where the tower is, where this cross is no longer there. You can see that the spire, now the church had the steeple, is no longer there. St. Anne's Church, the belfry where the bell is. This is the rope for the bell, and this is the belfry. And from here you can see the whole churchyard, and you can see the whole of Retreat Road and Paris Hill. And St. Anne's Primary School is where most of my family from my mother's side received their primary education. My mother, my two aunts, and my mother, one of my aunts, and two uncles. So the first half of my mother's siblings were born in St. Thomas. St. Thomas is not far from here, by the way. St. Thomas can be accessed from up the road here. And this is St. Anne's churchyard once again. St. Anne's. So St. Anne's is also tucked away in the beautiful Scotland district of Barbados. The Scotland district of Barbados is somewhat seem to be neglected. I don't know why, but that's how it seems to be. Not paying much attention to, especially in the parish of St. Andrew. So this is St. Anne's Anglican Church. You can see the beautiful steeple that the church had is now gone and replaced with a gable roof and a cross on top of it. So St. Anne's Church is also in a very isolated position. You can see a house being built up in here. You can see the antenna for CBC, which is at Sturgis in St. Thomas, as well with the light blinking. As I said before, St. Thomas is not far from St. Anne. St. Thomas is not far from St. Joseph. St. Thomas is also a bordering, a parish, a neighboring parish to St. Joseph. Just give us a look at St. Anne's Anglican Church. For years, this area was a deserted area, a deserted place. So the road straight ahead is Retreat Road. That would lead about to Airy Hill, Lamings, Sugar Hill, St. Bernard's Primary School. And another house being built down here. These were recent additions to the area. So I'm in the smallest parish in Barbados, which is St. Joseph. St. Joseph is the smallest parish in Barbados, but it is also a part of the Scotland district, which comprises of St. Andrew and St. Joseph. St. Anne's Church driveway. This way about the Paris Hill and Andrew's factory, and this way back to Sugar Hill, Airy Hill, Lamings, and back to St. Bernard's Primary School. That's good. Back to St. Anne's Church. So this is Retreat Road, and the Reverend Clark, I was the priest at St. Anne's Church for many years. He used to live at the vicarage or the rectory. He used to be up in here. So this is St. Anne's Church at Paris Hill, St. Joseph. So this can be an easy road to Lamings and Sugar Hill as well. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.